All right, you guys, let's talk foam rolling. As you can see, I have a foam rolling problem, but it's a good problem to have. First, I want to back all the way up. We want to talk real quick about what foam rolling is and why we do it. So foam rolling, also known as self-myofascial release, say that 10 times fast, is a good way to give yourself a massage. So I brought my little band here, and I want you to think about this as your muscle fiber. So all your muscle fibers run in the same group. And you're working out, and you're doing really good, and you're getting your muscles all big and toned, and then you're like, oh dang, I have a knot. So I really want to stretch. So we static stretch, and what happens? The knot gets tighter. So when you are sore, don't start with the static stretch, because that's what happens. What we want to do is start with the foam roller. And quite honestly, we want to do the foam roller before we get to this point. Now, real quick, I have 3 different types of foam rollers. This one here is giant, but it's super soft. So this is for the, oh my gosh, don't touch that area, it hurts really bad. That's this guy. And then I have this guy, and he's got the little pokies on it. This feels like you're slowly dying by a dull knife, but so good. I'm selling it, right? This I don't use unless it's on my legs. But this guy's my favorite. He is somewhere in between those two. He is firm and yet effective. So grab your foam roller, your favorite one, and let's do this. All right, this routine I am going to give you is going to be super simple, basic. You can do it before and after any workouts you do. But please just do it. Start doing them. You'll love it, I promise. We're gonna take our foam roller and we're gonna place it at our last rib. Go ahead and lay on back. Find that last rib or think mid-back. You're gonna lift your hips up, cross your arms over your chest and roll it up to your shoulders and back down. Now this, you can also put your hands behind your head, open up your chest a little bit, maybe let your head drop back. You have lots of options here for this one. Roll it up and down as many times as you would like. We stop and then we lift ourselves back up. Feel free to use those hands to help push yourself back up. Then I take my foam roller and I sit on them. Just like so. We're going to start with the right leg. I'm going to put my right hand down, right leg comes up and across. So my right ankle is on my left knee. I lean my body weight over, so my right hip is now on the foam roller. And I roll up and down. That is hitting all of those deep glute muscles right there. Now, you have the option to stop on the sore points. In fact, I highly recommend, if you are rolling and you feel, oh, that really hurts, stop on it. I know, sounds very contradictory, but stop on it. Relax your body, relax your hip, allow the muscle to release, and then start rolling again. One thing I want you to think about when you're rolling your hips is your shoulder. Try not to fall into it, because that's just going to give you neck problems. So press up into it, roll up and down. Okay? Let's switch sides. So we're going to do the same thing, but on the other side. We're going to sit on our foam roller, left hand down, left foot up. So my ankle is now on my right leg. I've rolled over to my left hip and I roll up and down. That's it. I can almost hear you. Can almost hear your joy right now. Or maybe your grimace. Depends. So again, You don't have to stick with me on this routine. This is just something I want you to do every day so you remember it and you can do it before and after class. So now we're going to hold here. We're going to come back to center and come all the way down to the floor. Taking our foam roller to the front, we're going to work on those hamstrings. Same thing with those shoulders. Really draw them down, squeeze those shoulder blades. Use your other foot as support as you pick those hips up and roll down and up. Now how far you roll is up to you, okay? You may start small here, or you may want to pull it up into that groove right between your your glutes and your hamstrings and work in there. Or you might do the whole leg. You choose. Isn't that the best thing about exercise? You can make it whatever you want. Then I take this and I go lower and I hit those calves. Now I don't know about you, but my calves are always tight. That's my problem spot, are those calves. So we're going to take our foam roller under our calf, lift our hip up, and roll down and up. Same thing. I want you to relax your foot here. Okay, I know, especially if you have tight calves like me, you want to flex your foot and grit your teeth. Relax. Relax your calf, relax your foot, smile, we're having fun. You can also take your leg and roll it in to hit that inside of the calf, or roll it out to hit the outside of the leg. Okay? Those are two options for those calves. Now, if you're foam rolling your calf and you find a spot, again, that is tender, stop on it. Now, when I stop on that spot and I let my leg go, I like to take my other leg and put it over it. It really just kind of digs it in there. Then, so my right leg is on the roller. I'm going to flex my right foot and point my toes. And flex and point. And this is probably the most effective way to really work the knots out. Flex and point. That's it. Option is to keep your top leg crossed. Drop through those shoulders, lift your hips, and continue to roll. This is very intense, okay? So I can do this with my smooth foam roller, but the one with the knobs, I don't know that I could talk through it. I might have to do a little Lamaze breathing. Go ahead and release, and let's switch sides. So we're gonna go over to the other hamstring now, rolling down and up, being conscious of those shoulders. Now, if you're thinking, oh gosh, no, my wrists are starting to hurt, you have the option to come to those knuckles and lift yourself up and roll forward and back. It is also a nice little core workout. So again, you can roll in and out on your hamstring just as you can your calf. But leave the IT bands alone for now. Those are the sides of the legs. We will work on those at another date. Down to those calves, engage that back, roll up and down. Now I can't do my whole calf in one forward back motion because I feel like it puts too much pressure on my shoulders to roll all the way back and forward. So don't be afraid to take these into sections. Like do a little section of your calf and then roll your foam roller down. Do another little section of your calf. Find the spot that hurts, stop on it. Relax. Take your other leg, bring it over. Point and flex. There it is. So as you do this, the more you do it, the less painful it becomes. I promise. I promise. Go ahead and release that calf. We have one more exercise we're going to do, and that's our quads. We're going to roll our quads out. We're taking the foam roller and we're going to roll it up and down right here. Now my other leg is gonna come out. Okay, so here, it might be better if I turn this way for you. So the foam roller's under my right quad. I'm on my elbows, and my left leg comes out into a 90. And I simply roll back and forward. Same move. Now again, work in sections. If this is really intense, maybe you just do a little section today. And then you press that foam roller down and you do another little section. You choose here. If you are feeling pretty good, but that leg is still a little sore, find the spot that's tender, hold it, and then bend your knee. And extend. And bend. Right there. I like to shake a lot at this point. Seriously, it heats me up. I'm already getting warm. So it's a great way to warm up. It's a great finisher to cool down. Again, as those muscles get warmer, so at the end of the workout, it probably won't feel as intense. So play with it. Have fun with it. All right, let's switch to the other side, finding which side has those muscle imbalances and which side is smooth sailing. You're gonna find out real quick when you're foam rolling your hips as well. Like, oh, those glutes, my right glutes are fine. Left glutes on fire. So it just depends. It just depends. So we're gonna slide that down. I'm going to slide it down. Hold and bend my knee and extend. Now just like those calves, when you bend and extend, it's an amazing, effective tool to really release the muscle. You can do this anywhere. You can bend and extend and then roll it to another spot, bend and extend. The foam rolling world is very large, so make it your own. All right, so I have given you a nice little foam rolling routine to do before and after your workout. I want to hear how it goes, so make sure you comment and like and subscribe. See you next time.